Please use the spacebar on your keyboard to pause and restart the video at any time. Real-life challenges every real estate broker owner encounters each and every day. Challenge: sales and earnings are falling and expenses are going up. All businesses, including real estate, go through financial cycles where sales fluctuate up and down. And the cost of doing business rarely goes down. Here's what we know. The real estate market has been super hot for a number of years. With higher interest rates, global inflation, and everyday cost of living increases, real estate sales are slowing down. When sales were up, it was easy to meet the demands of agents wanting more commission. It's not surprising to find that many broker owners signed commission contracts with their agents, making it even more difficult to create new revenue strategies to meet the challenges created by the slower market conditions. The broker doesn't want to lose any of her successful agents, but with the current trends in the marketplace, it is difficult to adjust to the new reality. So what can the broker owner do to create more revenue to pay the bills and stay in business? The first step in this scenario is to do a review of the real estate firm's cost of operation. The next step is to review the expected revenue from pending sales currently waiting for the closing dates to arrive. Predicting future revenue from pending sales is not an easy task. To start, pending sales will have multiple agents assigned to them. Each agent may have a different commission plan. Each agent may have a different commission anniversary year-end date, when their commission plan resets to a lower commission rate. Pending sales will most definitely have different closing dates. Depending upon each agent's commission anniversary year-end date, the commission rate applied to the commission calculation on closing may be higher or lower than the rate used when the sale was first entered as a pending sale. Even with a limited number of pending sale transactions to calculate, with all of the possible commission combinations and permutations, predicting the company's revenue from pending sales activity can be dizzying. The review of business expenses, including the new increases, the broker owner knows the amount of revenue that must be earned to meet their financial obligations. Calculating business expenses requires some effort, but how does the broker owner forecast their potential earnings from pending sales? Especially when we know that the more agents and the more pending sales makes this task near next to impossible. Let's see if technology can assist the broker owner with this everyday challenge. Introducing your Commission Toolbox. CAP is a revolutionary real estate software application. CAP was specifically designed to create, modify, and analyze commission plans, design and compare multiple commission plan strategies, provide the knowledge brokers need for better decisions. CAP is truly a revolutionary software solution. We guarantee you've never seen anything like CAP. Let's demonstrate how CAP works by addressing the challenge the broker is facing, with lower sales activity and rising costs. With limited options for adjusting agent commission rates, how can the broker owner generate more revenue? Let's see if CAP can analyze a potential strategy that will create more revenue for the broker owner and still maintain the commitment to the agents. This is the opening screen for the CAP Toolbox application. As illustrated, CAP allows you to save multiple analysis runs in case you want to review them in the future. CAP allows you to import your back-office sales data into a separate CAP database. CAP never alters your original back-office sales transactions. The first step is to locate all of the pending sale records that have been imported into the CAP database. This is accomplished by selecting the Search/Filter button. CAP has a search feature that allows you to filter specific sale transactions for the analysis. The search criteria items can be used in any combination when searching for sale records imported into the CAP database. I have selected the Plan and Pending options for my search. This will instruct CAP to locate all pending sale transaction records that have been imported into the CAP database. When Pending is selected in a CAP search, the date range is automatically entered. The start date will always be from the date the analysis was run, and the end date will be blank. These search items will retrieve all pending sale records that have an estimated closing date greater than the start date. With the search criteria entered, the next step is to commence the search process by selecting the Search button. The search process takes a few seconds, and when completed, a list of the search results will be displayed. As illustrated, CAP found 25 different commission plans. CAP can only analyze one commission plan at a time, with multiple sales records and multiple agents assigned to it, or by a single agent with multiple sale records. The commission plan with the greatest number of sale records is the Rewards plan, with 2,180 records. I will select and highlight the Rewards plan from the list, which instructs CAP to use this plan and all of the agents and sale records that were included in the sale transactions. With the Rewards plan selected from the list, the next step is to process the 2,180 records. I select the Process Results button to get the process started. The process will take each sale record and in chronological order, based upon the estimated closing date, close each sale. This recalculation process will take into account each sales associate's commission year-end date and apply the appropriate commission rate based upon each agent's year-to-date performance at the time of closing. The amount of time to calculate each agent's year-to-date performance amount for the start of the process and then recalculate all of the commissions based upon each agent's year-to-date performance will depend upon the number of records found when selecting the commission plan from the previous search summary list. The time to perform the recalculation process with 2,180 sale records with 685 agents took less than 10 minutes. This video presentation does not represent the actual process and recalculation time. In less than 10 minutes, CAP chronologically closed and recalculated the 2,180 pending sale records and forecasted approximately $7.8 million in total company earnings. To perform this recalculation process manually would be almost impossible. It must be noted that pending sales are not cast in stone, and this recalculation process is just a snapshot based upon the sale records found in the search. Therefore, the $7.8 million in total company earnings is a forecast of potential earnings and not guaranteed. Unless there was a catastrophic event that created a major alteration to the pending sale data, this CAP forecast of potential company earnings is still more accurate than just guessing. Before moving forward, let's review the challenge this broker owner is facing. The hot real estate market is slowing down, and the sales activity is forecasting lower revenue numbers. Costs are rising, and the company's review of expenses is predicting a higher cost of operation than in previous years. We also know that the broker has signed commission agreements with their agents, so changing agent commission plans will be difficult, if not impossible. With the help of the CAP Commission Toolbox, the broker owner has a better estimate of revenue from pending sales. A review of the numbers clearly illustrates that there will be a shortfall of revenue required to meet the broker owner's financial obligations. And with the current real estate market trends, increasing sales activity to meet the broker owner's financial goals will be challenging at best. Let's see if CAP can create a potential strategy for the broker owner. Remember this CAP summary screen, illustrating the potential company earnings from the 2,180 pending sales that used the rewards plan. In this example scenario, the broker owner has limited flexibility when it comes to changing the sales associate's commission plans and the commission rates within those plans. One possible strategy for the broker owner is to introduce new fees that can be deducted from the gross commission for each sale. These off-the-top fees can be for any reasonable purpose and will not affect the agent's commission plans. A closer look at the pending sales financial data illustrates that no off-the-top deductions have been applied to the 2,180 sale transaction records. CAP has an off-the-top deduction feature that allows the broker owner to create, modify, and analyze various deduction strategies to determine whether or not a fee-based strategy will create the additional revenue required to meet their commitments. An off-the-top deduction can be applied to either the listing side, selling side, or both sides of the sale transaction. An off-the-top deduction can also be a flat dollar amount, or CAP can calculate the deduction using a percentage of the sale price or gross commission. When analyzing off-the-top deduction strategies, CAP allows the analysis to either override existing off-the-top amounts or add additional amounts to the previously calculated off-the-top values. I have entered an override deduction to both the listing and selling sides of the pending sale records. The new off-the-top deduction will be 2% of the gross commission, either listing or selling side. When off-the-top and/or off-the-bottom deductions are applied to a CAP analysis, there is no need to compare the original rewards commission plan with any other existing or hypothetical plan. Therefore, the next step is to recalculate all of the pending sale records with the new off-the-top deductions. As mentioned earlier, the time to recalculate all 2,180 pending sale records will take about 10 minutes. For purpose of expediency, this video does not represent the actual processing time. With the recalculation completed, CAP now has 2 runs to compare against each other to determine whether or not the off-the-top deduction strategy will cover any revenue shortfall in the coming months ahead. To review the 2 runs and compare them against each other, CAP has a separate compare screen, which breaks down the results of the analysis. To display the compare screen, I select the Compare button. Reviewing the analysis is the final step in the process. As illustrated in the upper right corner of the compare screen, the 2% off-the-top deduction has created an additional $136,662 in total earnings. Notice that although the total earnings is higher when the off-the-top deduction is applied, the company earnings actually went down. Why? This is because the off-the-top deduction is subtracted from the gross commission, and in doing so, the broker owner proportionally shares part of the deduction based upon the agent's commission rate on each sale transaction. An example: assume the off-the-top deduction was $100. Also assume the agent's commission on the sale was 50%. In this scenario, the broker owner and the agent would equally share the $100. Therefore, both the broker owner and the agent would see a reduction in their respective earnings. If the agent's commission rate was 90%, then the agent would see a reduction of $90 in their commission amount, and the broker owner would have the remaining $10 deducted from their earnings. Even though the broker had reduced their company earnings by $153,000 in this analysis, the agents also had $192,000 deducted from their commission amounts, and overall, the total earnings for the company would be $136,662. Assume the broker owner in this example determines that this analysis did not create enough revenue to cover the forecasted shortfall in revenue. Let's run another analysis with a higher off-the-top deduction. To go back to the previous summary screen, I'll select the Done button. The next analysis run will use 4% of the gross commission as the off-the-top deduction rate. Let's process this new deduction rate and see the comparison results. For presentation purposes, I won't illustrate the status bar in time to process the pending records. With the 10-minute recalculation completed, CAP now has a third run that it can use to compare against the original run, or even against the second run with the 2% off-the-top deduction rate. I'll select the Compare button to display the results. The amount of time to complete the comparison process inside the CAP application will depend upon the number of records to calculate. With 2,180 pending records, the time to run the comparison was approximately 10 seconds. Using the 4% as the off-the-top deduction rate, the broker owner's total earnings has increased to $278,000. Again, you will notice that the company and agent earnings was reduced because of the way off-the-top deductions are calculated. CAP allows multiple analysis runs, allowing the broker owner to test a variety of off-the-top scenarios to determine whether or not a deduction strategy will cover the shortfall in revenue. Can you imagine the amount of time and effort it would take to perform these analysis runs manually? CAP also allows the broker owner to create analysis runs by using an off-the-bottom deduction strategy. Much like the off-the-top feature, off-the-bottom deduction amounts can be a fixed dollar amount or a percentage of the agent's commission or their commission portion. Unlike off-the-top deductions, off-the-bottom deductions only reduce the agent's commission income. I'll process one more analysis run using the off-the-bottom deduction. I added an override amount of 5% based upon the agent's income on each sale transaction. CAP can use the off-the-top and off-the-bottom deductions in any combination or permutation. This provides the broker owner with a variety of strategies to examine. With the recalculation process completed, let's take a look at the comparison screen to see how this potential deduction strategy alters the company's earnings. With the off-the-bottom deduction of 5%, the total earnings for the company has increased to over $500,000. By using deductions as a possible option, the broker owner has a number of scenarios that could make up the revenue shortfall. With the CAP analysis now completed, would it be easier to decide which course of action to take? Everyday challenges become easier to resolve when equipped with knowledge. In our example scenario, The broker owner now has a strategy with a number of different deduction options that they can consider. Do you think CAP would be of value to your real estate brokerage firm when challenged with lower sales and higher costs? Just a few last items to mention before we finish up the presentation. CAP is a commission toolbox that allows broker owners to create unlimited commission plan strategies. This presentation demonstrated a simple example. CAP is capable of processing large numbers of sale records using any number of test commission plans. CAP can be used when negotiating compensation options for new recruits. CAP can forecast the potential revenue to be earned with pending sales. CAP can assist the broker owner with future planning and budgeting. CAP is an everyday application that can quickly and easily provide potential commission plan outcomes for better decision-making. CAP eliminates guessing or making uninformed decisions when confronted with issues related to commission plans. Regardless of your brokerage size, from just a few agents to a mega firm with thousands of associates, CAP is affordable. CAP will work with just about any back-office software solution. Even if you are using a manual system to manage your sales transactions. The software people that created CAP have been developing real estate back-office solutions since 1980. Nobody knows more about commission plans and how they work than this group of talented developers. Many of the top real estate brokerage firms use the products and services provided by the developers of CAP. Here are just a few of the many testimonials we have been privileged to receive from our customers.